It was an odd feeling, breaking into her own house. But as she squeezed through the basement window, Jenny felt a rush of excitement. I could get used to this, she thought. Jenny was in, undetected.
Home sweet home. What the heck? Who left this here?
Jenny's father had never carried a briefcase, and her mother couldn't afford one.
Let's see who this belongs to.
Une mallette, C'est ça. Oui, mais comment je fais pour deviner un code là, être gentil? Si, il y a des traces dessus. 1, 3, 4.
Who carries around a fancy briefcase with a children's book inside? The Hawk and the Weasel. Hang on a second.
Jenny recognized the book. She'd seen a copy of it next to the dean's lifeless body.
In the library. There must be something significant about it. It's written in a foreign language. Weird.
Strange indeed, but surely it had a purpose that would become clear later on.
Let's take a closer look.
Moi je peux plus bouger. Ah si, voilà. Alors.
This feels familiar. Like I've seen it before. Wait, no! I've heard it before! On the radio in the underground lab!
Could there be a connection between the cryptic radio message and this book?
Let's find out. If I just follow the animals and numbers, I'm sure I can figure this out.
Le jeu, pourquoi t'as planté le jeu? C'était quoi? C'était Lapin 49. Ah voilà. Lapin 49, ours 78, baleine. Et il y a des petits chiffres à côté de 32, 9, 37, 19. Lapin, c'est 55. Hein. Lapin et The Beer. Ce que je fais là. 19. Ah là, je comprends pas ce que je fais. Ça a l'air bien. Miaou, Féfé. Miaou. Miaou. Le 36, c'est le numéro de la... Non. Alors, ça pouvait pas, regarde. 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ça se peut pas. Par contre, 19. Et 32, pourquoi 32 ? 57, 79. Peut-être la lettre, en fait. 19, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17... Je ne sais pas ce que je fais. Il doit y en avoir un deuxième par ici. Après, c'est quoi ? Il y a quoi ici ? Un loup et un... Un loup 51. 51. « 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. » Ah, c'est le nombre de mots, effectivement. Lapin, 55. 10. Baleine. Baleine, 36. 41, 40, 39. Will, peut-être.
Soon they will all listen. Relive their rancid past.
The message read like a threat.
But from who? Could it be a message from the Dean's killer? Let me get this straight. Someone's broadcasting a sinister message in code, which is being picked up on a radio in an abandoned laboratory hidden in the forest. And the secret to decode this message is written in a children's book, which was locked inside a stranger's briefcase in my basement.
All of this was true.
That doesn't make it any less crazy sounding.
But not all mysteries could be solved in an instant. Sometimes questions had to percolate, like a good cup of coffee. Only then would the answers become clear.
I guess I'll let it brew for a bit. But right now, I need to get to my room and find my detective gear. Oh crap!
Hey! What are you doing?
Nothing. Just looking for more beer.
Make yourselves at home, why don't you?
Forget about it! There's more in the back of the fridge!
They better not eat my cookies.
Jackpot! They got cookies too!
Hey, have we searched down here yet?
You lose one game of cards and suddenly you want to search the house! Can't handle the pressure, eh?
Oh, those, sir, are fighting words. You want to put your money where your mouth is?
Arthurton's finest, everyone.
There was no way Jenny could reach her bedroom without being caught by the police.
Which means I can't get my detective gear. Great.
But this was a basement, a veritable treasure trove of old possessions. Surely something around here would prove useful.
Maybe, but I can't see a thing. Let's shed some light on the situation. Of course the fuse is missing for the lights.
Jenny wasn't prone to sentimentality, but seeing her father's desk, the disorganized muddle of books, photos, and the faint smell of ammonia, all reminders that her dad was here not so long ago.
Juste un petit instant. Aziz, lumière. Je vais juste mettre un pull pour que Féfé soit bien. Oui, t'as vu, je suis gentil. Ah, Féfé. Oui. En même temps, il est midi à la fin. Tu donnes juste à manger au test.
Miss you, Dad. This was years ago. I looked like a kid. One of the rare times that Dad wasn't making a goofy face. He used to say, serious people make serious mistakes. I might, need this later. Quantum tunneling and adaptive spectral optics. Sounds like a real page-turner. Dad was such a nerd.
Il se peut que son père ait un lien avec les expériences.
Mending the molecular bonds of marriage. Mom and Dad both worked an awful lot.
Jenny rarely saw the two of them together.
This one test tube looks recently used. The others are all covered in dust.
A small puddle of liquid had pooled on the desk.
Looks fresh. Still sticky. A field guide to fascinating flora. Written by Weiss, Felding, and Strasberry. Did the dean write this book?
Parfait, chat. Parfait.
This is from the day of Dad's accident. Mom must have kept it.
Une explosion de laboratoire ébranle toute la ville. Une telle tragédie a frappé l'université de Gumboldt ce matin alors qu'une expérience dans les laboratoires de chimie a mal tourné. Cet accident a entraîné une explosion dévastatrice qui a causé la mort d'un scientifique et blessé plusieurs autres. La zone a immédiatement été contenue de toute... Et toute entrée a été interdite en raison de produits chimiques potentiellement mortels impliqués. Bien que l'enquête poursuive encore son cours, la police a identifié la victime comme étant le scientifique Henri LeClue. Il laisse derrière lui sa femme Julie et leur fille Jenny. C'est ça. Le doyen Strasberry, directeur de l'université et ami proche de LeClue, a fait une déclaration cet après-midi sur le campus. C'était un accident tragique et imprévisible. Henri travaillait avec des produits chimiques dangereux et tout porte à croire qu'il a commis une grave erreur. Il éprouvait beaucoup de stress ces derniers temps et tout le monde peut se tromper aujourd'hui. Nous disons adieu à un ami et un voisin exceptionnel. Suite de l'article en page 8 avec les réactions des habitants.
The dean called the lab explosion an accident, but everyone in town seemed to blame Dad.
Rapport.
Accurate inspections report.
Inspection à
Never seen this
servir.
before.
C'est la première fois que je vois ça. Le 14 mai, une source anonyme a déposé une plainte contre l'université concernant l'absence de système de ventilation adéquat dans les laboratoires. L'équipement que nous avons est vieux et franchement dangereux. Ce n'est qu'une question de temps avant que quelqu'un ne soit sérieusement blessé. Procédure. Les inspections des installations ont révélé un environnement de travail dangereux et non sécurisé. Malgré plusieurs avertissements et inspections subséquents, l'établissement n'a toujours pas réglé ses problèmes et de non-respect des normes de sécurité. Conclusion, John Acerbe. Ne laissez personne travailler dans ce laboratoire, c'est un piège mortel. Fermeture immédiate des installations recommandées en l'attente de nouveaux équipements et d'améliorations.
This contradicts the newspaper article which stated my dad made a mistake. Everyone in town blamed him for the accident. But they were all wrong. The lab was unsafe. He shouldn't have been working there. The dean signed the report.
Someone had circled the signature in red pen.
He must have known that the lab was unsafe, but still let my dad work in there?
5 octobre.
October 5th. That was 1 week before.
Her father's accident. Any rational mind could see it. Strong evidence linking her mum to the dean's death.
This doesn't prove anything.
But it was a clear motive for murder.
Clairement, ça peut être un mobile pour la mère de tuer le doyen. Il a rien fait. Hein. Sauver son
Revenge.
mari.
My mom wouldn't do that.
But who else would see it that way?
There must be an explanation. I just don't know what it is yet. I can't let this fall into the wrong hands.
Was Jenny sure this was the right thing to do? It broke every rule in the book. Why would she need to hide evidence if her mom was truly innocent?
Mom isn't here to defend herself. It isn't fair.
But however she tried to justify it, Jenny knew this wasn't the choice of a great detective.
Je prends le choix aussi de prendre cette preuve parce que les flics depuis le début ils font n'importe quoi et puis comme ils sont déjà dans la maison.
I need to buy myself some time. I can't afford anyone jumping to conclusions before I've had a chance to investigate. Aha! The missing fuse.
Ouais, c'est un réflexe aussi, mais en soi je pourrais le laisser. Vraiment, le jeu permet ce genre de choix. Fait chat.
And then there was light.
Jenny would need to work quickly to remain undetected.
Who knows when they'll come back? Now, where's the most likely place to find a makeshift detective kit?
Par contre, il faudrait que j'arrive à monter là-haut. Comment je peux?
The week after Jenny's father died, her mom boxed up his things and tucked them away in the base. Jenny had argued with her.
It was like she was trying to erase him.
But seeing them now, being reminded of him, Jenny understood.
I don't think Mom would have put her CSI equipment in any of these boxes.
A shaft of light peeked through the boxes.
There's more stuff back there. I just need a way through.
Ah, parfait. Ah, une certaine boîte de nuit égyptienne? Ah ouais, peut-être.
Jenny's instincts had been correct. Dozens of boxes lined the back wall of the basement.
There's probably something useful here, but it'll take forever to search through them all.
Beaucoup trop.
CSI supplies. That must be Mom's old gear.
Alors en soi, vu que c'est un concours qui se fait sans jury, c'est juste au vote des auditeurs. Et c'est pas juste notre victoire en vrai. Nous on est content d'avoir fini la fiction audio dans les temps, surtout sans avoir de temps supplémentaire. Mais c'est plus une victoire de notre communauté. Il y a très très peu de gens qui écoutent toutes les fictions et qui notent avec. Mais en tout cas nous on est super contents d'avoir fait cette fiction et que c'est plus autant. On a eu des bons retours dessus. Ouais, clairement, on s'est fait chier pour la qualité. Et surtout, c'est là, grâce au soutien de Tipeee, dont tu fais partie, c'est notre toute première fiction où on rémunère tout le monde, que ce soit le scénariste, relecteur, monteur, mixeur, acteur, compositeur.
It's not as good as mine, but at least it works. More or less. My key to the city. An old set of lockpicks.
Tucked away at the bottom of the box, something colourful caught Jenny's eye. She pulled it carefully from the container and unfolded it.
This must be Mom's old jacket.
It smelled of formaldehyde and fingerprint powder.
From her CSI days.
And so, she tried it on.
Fits like a glove.
A giant oversized glove.
And it smells like Mom.
Her mother had never felt so close, and yet so far away.
I won't let them take you away from me too.
Jenny's search was complete.
It's not the world's best detective kit, but it'll do.
For the first time in her life, she felt like a real detective. She had a serious crime to solve.
And a seriously sharp outfit to match. Somebody else is here.
Okay, then.
That was no cop. What was he doing in my house? I should follow him.
Putain, ça me donne envie d'écrire une histoire d'enquête comme ça.
Was Jenny ready to follow the mysterious man in black?
Ça veut pas dire que l'homme en noir, c'est...
The man in black. Who was he? Where was he going? There was only one way to find out.
Where are you headed, creepy man in black?
Jenny couldn't simply chase the mysterious figure.
He's bound to notice me if I follow too closely. I need to get out of his line of sight. That's my way up. If only Keith was here to pull a ladder down. I'll just have to get it down the old-fashioned way.
Comment faire? Ah, d'accord. La musique est vraiment cool, ça fait beaucoup penser à Stranger Things. Petit synthé. Oh.
There he is. The bridge should slow him down a bit. Huh? How did he do that?
Magie satanique.
The man in black had taken the higher path towards the almost done bridge.
That's a dead end. Why is he going up there? There's nowhere to hide on the bridge. I'll go underneath and spy on him from there.
Jenny couldn't just walk onto the bridge and blow her cover. No, she'd keep her distance and see what the man in black would reveal when he didn't know he was being watched. The man in black neared the edge of the unfinished bridge. His methodical movements unnerved Jenny.
I need to get a better look at him. I'll climb the outside of the bridge and snoop on him from there.
The plan was daring but reckless.
I have no choice. He's my only lead.
And so, undaunted by the dangers that lay ahead, Jenny LeClue, wearing her mother's jacket, advanced towards the bridge. Yesterday a child, Today, a courageous adventurer.
Easy does it. I don't want him to hear me coming.
Mais avec une petite fille et son ours détective dans un univers de jouets de peluche. Ah, je connais pas. Je vais le marquer. Je connais pas et moi les point and click ça me plaît. Et Here With Me. Marqué. Merci.
Jenny glanced down for the first time and immediately wished she hadn't. She clung tightly to the stone wall. The ledge beneath her feet was narrow, barely wide enough to stand on. One false move and...
Focus, Jenny. Perfect pitch! The hallmark of a serial killer. Maybe I can get a closer look.
Ah, il attend peut-être un coup de téléphone. C'est ça.
There you are.
Et moi qui siffle beaucoup dans la rue et tout ça, je passe alors pour un tueur en série. Extrêmement sinistre, identité inconnue, aime les longues promenades dans les bois et la littérature pour enfants. C'est l'homme en noir.
The brim of his hat concealed his face in shadow. The man in black remained an enigma.
Could be 3 kids in a raincoat for all I know. He's just standing there. What's he waiting for?
Yes. No. Yes. No.
No.
Wow, this guy's a real chatterbox.
Yes. It's all there. Clear as day.
Who is he talking to?
Il y a pas le long de câble, hein.
No, it wasn't there. Yes, the whole house. She must have it.
What was he looking for?
Chercher des trucs à ma mère.
Of course. Where? Hold on.
What's he doing now? Where did he go? A super secret spy stash? I can't hear what he's saying.
Yes, I'll take care of her. Tonight. They change shifts at 4. Yes, it's all here.
I have to see what's on that paper.
Yes, the biggest cross. I know.
destroying evidence. I have to get down there before it's lost for good.
She was only distracted for a moment, but a moment was enough.
Damn, how does he do that?
Non mais là tu peux pas les rattraper, ils se sont envolés. Alors ils sont dans l'eau, mais putain. C'est pas possible de rattraper ça. C'est drôle. J'ai refait qu'il dort sur la manette sous. Il a collé sa tête contre mon pouce. C'est mignon, hein. Ah, la magie du scénario. Ah, et puis moi je recolle comme ça sur le... Dans l'eau, hein. Moi je suis un fou.
Jenny held the soggy paper delicately. She hadn't recovered all the pieces, but enough to discern the message.
De là derrière déchu sous les...
Beyond the fallen angel, through the crumbling arches, past the wooden gates.
Les incendies. Après les portes en bois, l'entrée en fruits et bas. Cherchez la plus grande croix. N'oubliez pas,
The entrance is
rendre
buried
hommage.
there. Look for the biggest cross. Don't forget to pay your respects.
What could it mean?
They're directions to a secret entrance.
But an entrance to what?
Maybe there's more in the back.
Ah,
Mom?
Jenny's heart skipped several beats. She remembered the man in black's words.
I'll take care of her tonight. He's going to...
Jenny couldn't bring herself to say...
Mom's in terrible danger!
Thankfully, her mother was safely locked away under the watchful eyes of the police. He'd never get past them.
He won't have to. These instructions lead to a secret entrance. A way to get to the jail without being detected.
But where?
The entrance is buried there.
Buried. The word bounced around her brain like a pinball. Where did people bury things?
The graveyard!
Of course! The graveyard was in the same part of town as the jail.
Angels, arches, crosses on graves.
All features of the graveyard.
I have to get there before he does. I have to save my mom.
This was all well and good, but even if she was right, even if she managed to reach her mother before the man in black,
How am I going to break her out?
it was at this moment a rather distressing thought popped into her head. As loath as she was to admit it, Jenny needed help. She reached into her jacket pocket and removed the walkie-talkie Susie had given her.
Susie, are you there?
Elle doit dormir.
Thank goodness. Are you okay?
Il y a la musique d'HL.
What is that awful music?
Oh. I'm just rehearsing my dance for...
I regret asking. You said earlier you wanted to...
Yes?
You said you wanted to...
Help? Of course. Anything for you, friend.
Okay, meet me at the graveyard right away.
The graveyard? But it's nearly midnight. What if I get caught?
It's urgent, Susie.
I don't know, Jenny. I don't think I can do it.
Don't you see, Susie? This is your chance to prove yourself. Do you want your whole life to be dictated by your parents?
Well, no, but...
There comes a time when every young woman has to chart her own course.
But does it have to be right now?
My mom's fate hangs in the balance, and I'm the only thing standing between her and death. Which side of history will you be on?
The good side?
Great. Then meet me outside the graveyard as soon as possible.
Okay, I'll be there, Jenny. What should I wear? I'm thinking practical but colorful.
I don't care. Just bring your silent explosives.
What? What do you need explosives for?
I'm gonna break my mom out of jail.
Ta ta ta.